And also tonight, the Whitecaps back in action, and they'll be paying homage to the Negro Leagues. And LMCU Ballpark will honor the Grand Rapids Black Sox as part of Negro League Appreciation Night. 13 on your sides. Yao Bonsu is in Comstock Park ahead of the festivities. Yao, what's going on out there?
What's up, Jacob? Yeah, that's right. Tonight is all about honoring the Negro Leagues, more specifically the Grand Rapids Black Sox. Founded in 1947 by owner Ted Raspberry, he applied to be a part of the Negro Leagues but was denied. Officials with the league say that Grand Rapids at the time was not that big of a city and did not deserve to have a Negro League team. So what Raspberry did is what any great owner would do, and he moved the team. The Grand Rapids Black Sox became the Detroit Stars, and soon after, that's when you saw the greatness you saw in the Negro League. So with the Detroit Stars, you saw a team here that had a lot of players that really didn't know what to expect when it came to the Negro Leagues. And 4 years after the move, the Detroit Stars owner, Ted Raspberry, he transferred ownership to his niece in Minnie Forbes. She's not at the ballpark yet, but we should be getting her in a little bit. But Forbes at the time was the only active owner in all of the Negro Leagues, and to this day she's 90 years old. She's the only living Negro Leagues owner in the country. So when you think about what this night is going to entail, you're going to have Johnny Walker, you're going to have Dan Gross, two players that played for the Grand Rapids Black Sox. And to put this into perspective, this is a team that Minnie Forbes was scared to put them on the road. They had to sleep on the buses. They had to find their own food because they simply weren't welcomed anywhere. So when you look at the fact that tonight is all about honoring the Negro Leagues, of course the Tigers have done it in the past, but LMCU Ballpark is having a very special celebration. All three of them, Dan Gross, Johnny Walker, and of course Minnie Forbes, they're going to be throwing out the first pitch. Dan Gross and Johnny Walker, two former players. They have over 100 guests in attendance just between the two of them. So it's going to be a special night. It's going to be a special night, not only to honor baseball, but to honor a legacy that you really aren't going to find anybody else anywhere else. The Detroit Stars are a team that of course was defunct as soon as Jackie Robinson broke that MLB barrier. That's when all the Negro Leagues began to precipitate or kind of evaporate, if you will. But tonight they're bringing all that history back. A few years ago, of course, the Negro League stats got incorporated with Major League Baseball. So it's going to be a special night. I'm going to be talking to Dan Grosh. I'm going to be talking to Minnie Forbes, and we'll have the highlights of the game here at 11, and of course those interviews as well. But for now, we're live at LMCU Ballpark. I'm Yao Bonsu, 13 on your side sports.